Knock knock, RoguishDelight here. It's been a while. Did you miss me? Right, so let's get straight to the topic. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. That's not the topic. Today is about relationships at the table. When I say relationships, I mean girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, siblings, friends, and more. You see, when you sit down to play and you get your character sheet up and ready, you're entering a fantasy world where you're someone else. And lots of the time I see people bring in their GF, BF, or crush, or whatever, and act completely different in game, and it can really ruin it for everyone else. Maybe even you. True story. I was in a party of 3, at the time, playing a sassy Eldritch Knight. The wizard of the group was a pervert, and seemed to bother my character the most. They developed a sort of love-hate relationship that was very humorous. The wizard was also the very careful and cautious type, questioning everything and the like that. Then one day, the player behind the wizard invited his crush to the game to play, and he demanded her character be introduced almost immediately as to not keep her waiting, and sat down beforehand to pretty much order us all to be super nice to her. I didn't mind being nice to a new player, but the tension he forced on us wasn't too great. Anyways, her character was in the back of a bandit's cart. We saved her, and his character instantly was asking her to join the team and chit-chatting, ignoring my character and our fellow dwarf cleric. We walked back to town, unable to get a word in-game wanting to ask why she was in a bandit cart, make sure she wasn't in cahoots with them. Finally, my character tried to ask, and got snapped at and ignored. It got more awkward when, out of game, he started stroking up her leg. So, after lots of tension and awkwardness, and trying so hard to stay in character, my character felt she had to leave the party. She wasn't comfortable there anymore, getting snapped at and ignored, and she was kind of the stubborn type, so thus a party break happened. All because someone invited their crush, got too goo-goo over their existence, and started treating everyone else like duty, and acting entirely different. This is a huge issue, because it could rip apart games in no time, not to mention groups. The situation would have been even worse if it were the DM and a crush. This goes for other relationships you might value at the table more than others. In game, you gotta settle down with them a bit. Get into your character's view, not yours. You can have these types of people playing with you if you control yourself and vice versa. I'm a DM and my boyfriend is a player, but when we sit down at the table, he's nothing more to me than that dwarf cleric, currently cursed for doing something stupid. Push past all of those game relationships. Put them aside for when you're in-game. It isn't fun for anyone if you start picking favorites or acting like a weirdo. Trust me. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. I treasure our relationship. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Ta-ta!